What is your American dream?
I was born in New York. My American dream is music, and DJing is the one thing that I love.
My family's from Puerto Rico. I was born and raised in the Bronx. My American dream is to achieve success and prosperity through my hard work.
I am from India. I do hope that each one of us realize our own humanity and start helping each other succeed. We are all humanity, and that's the least we should be able to do.
I am from Poland. My American dreams be close to my kids and my grandkids, be happy, enjoy daily life. My dreams are very humble.
I'm from Suriname, South America. My American dream is to take advantage of opportunities to excel at my talents.
Everyone has a right to the American dream.
Well, Spar and Bernstein has been nothing but great to me throughout my trials. I mean, it's 5 years into this car accident, and they never gave up on me, never. And in everything, they fought for me, and I am so proud to tell everyone, don't even wink for a moment. Use Spar and Bernstein. My lawyer here, Mr. Barack, has been a cage animal. He wanted to go on trial, but thank God we settled out of court, and it was something that I'm very, very happy about. So everyone, I'm telling you, I'm not just making stories up. You have to use this law firm. Spar and Bernstein is the best, worldwide best.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, and I'm back. Who knew? There was no countdown. I had no idea. I'm glad I was just playing with this and not playing with, I don't know, whatever else I could have been playing with while I was waiting to go on live. But we are back, as many of the Brad Squad and Team Squeeze members had said at the 9 o'clock hour. Welcome back to the show that never ends. We took about a 45 to an hour break, and we are back. Welcome back, everybody, for another fun-filled hour without Squeeze, who's still at the doctor having multiple tests done to be told he probably has a really bad cold. But we'll find out later in the day when I hear from Squeeze. But right now, the telephone number to call to get your immigration questions asked and answered is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. LAWLINK. 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. I only have Tony from Queens on hold. Tony, we're going to get to you in a minute. I have 11 open lines, so if you call right now, you will get your questions asked and answered. 1-800-529. I had to take a swallow there. 1-800-529-5465. Welcome, everybody, to our Facebook Live page at the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. Welcome, everybody who's listening on WVIP 93.5 FM, terrestrial radio, as Squeeze likes to say, in the New York metropolitan area. 1-800-529-5465. And a good afternoon to Pauline, Denise, J Champion Box, Triple Favor, Jeff Bossy, Marcia, Jeff Bossy complaining about a nickel bag in the earlier show. Marcia Anderson, Hope Goddess, Rachel Alexander, JoJo, Denise, who else am I saying hello to here? Janice Gordon, Radhika Pendergrast, I said Pauline Williams, Carol Anderson, the Tiger, and Janice Gordon. Good afternoon to all. And good afternoon to all who did say good afternoon to me. I'm still wishing you good afternoon. What I will ask everybody to do right now is please share this with your friends and family. Take out your thumb, take out your finger, take out your index. There's a little thing at the bottom of your video, and you can press it. It's a little arrow thing, or it's a little button that says share, depends on what your device is. And you press it, and then it says, do you want to share it to your timeline? Do you want to share it to someone else's timeline? Share it to everybody. Share it to your timeline. Share it to all your friends' timeline. Share it to groups that you may be a member of. What I'm asking everybody to do, we have never, ever in the history of the Brad and Squeeze show gotten 200 shares in one episode. Never. The closest we got was 187, and that was with Squeeze begging and pleading, getting on his hands and knees and begging and pleading you. So I will not succumb to begging and pleading. I will not do it. Okay, I will if everybody wants me to. I will get on my hands and knees. I will beg. Let's get to 200 shares today, folks. 200. That means every person who's watching has to share to 50 people. That means all 4 people who are watching will get to 200 shares. 4 people watching shares to 50 people, 200 shares. But we already have 100 plus people watching. So then I only need everybody who's watching to share twice. But you know not everybody's going to share twice. You know that's not going to happen. So I need you to share, as Squeeze says, 20 times. 20 times. Take out your finger right now. Please share to your timeline. Please share to your friends' pages. Let them know that we're here to help. Let them know that maybe, hopefully, you'll have a laugh or two also. But certainly we're here to help. And the telephone number to call is 1-800-529-5465. We're going to get to Anna Ascona, our social media genie, later on in the show. So please leave your questions and answers on our Facebook page at the Brad and Squeeze Show. Or right now we're broadcasting live from the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. If you're listening on terrestrial radio, we'll probably go over after 1 o'clock. So you may have to switch off your radio and turn on your phone onto Facebook. Everybody's got Facebook except my mother and father. So everybody knows Facebook. There's only 2 people on the entire earth who don't know what Facebook is, and that's my mother and father. Everybody else has it. So all you got to do is get on your phone, go to the Brad and Squeeze Show, go to Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein, go to David Squeeze of Annakie, go to Link Up Media, go to Jamrock Magazine, go to USA Credit Repair, our proud partner here at the Brad and Squeeze Show, and please share and please watch us. Telephone number to get on our show is 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. Lisa from the Bronx has just called in. Tony from Maryland hanging on tough there. Over 8 minutes waiting. We're going to get to Tony in about 2 or 3 minutes. We're going to get to Lisa, and we're going to get to everybody else's call very shortly. Telephone number is 1-800-529-5465. Happy January 16th! Lunchtime! With Brad and Squeeze. At least it's lunchtime here in New York if you're watching in California. Breakfast time if you're watching in Australia. Why are you still up? You should be sleeping. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. So while we're waiting for the phones to heat up here so we can go through all of our questions, very sad story. We heard the sad story of Gene Monteville earlier today. He's getting deported. And earlier today, or yesterday actually, a gentleman by the name of Jorge Garcia, age 39, he bid his family farewell Monday. He was deported back to Mexico. So what did Jorge do? There he is. What did Jorge do to deserve to get deported back to Mexico? Well, he was brought here when he was 10 years old by his family, so he didn't do that. He's never been arrested for anything, never had a criminal record, didn't even have a traffic ticket. Nope. Paid his taxes for 20 years to the U.S. government. Nope. Nope. The only reason why Jorge left his wife, left his children, although he's paying his taxes and has been living here since he was 10 years old, the only reason was because he was born in Mexico. No other reason. Never committed a crime, never did anything wrong, was, to all accounts, a good father. He was too old to qualify for DACA, if you're asking why he didn't get DACA, which allowed children of immigrants, children who came here as young kids to stay. He was too old. He legally studied here. He worked and paid his taxes legally, had a family, had children. What did he do wrong? What did he do wrong to deserve to be ripped apart from his family? Why are we separating families? Why? I don't know. That's what I have to say to Donald. All right, so on some good news here, 1-800-529-5465, by the way, is the telephone number. Some good news. Hero firefighter This is cool. This is a cool video. A hero firefighter in DeKalb County, Georgia, which is right outside of Atlanta, saved a child from a January 3rd blaze. They were throwing, Captain Eric Jackson, I'm quoting him, "We were catching babies like a football, literally. There were adults that were on the balcony, and they were dropping their babies right into our arms. We had a couple firefighters catching babies, so it was really incredible." Some very cool footage here. I didn't say what? You're playing the video again? What did I not say? There's the babies being literally, oh my God. And they caught the babies. Oh my God. Crazy. 12 people, including 8 children, suffered minor injuries. 79 were displaced by the blaze. Everybody apparently survived. So good work there by the firefighters in DeKalb County. Look at that fire that is surrounding people. It's amazing. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Angie Angel wants to know, where's the love? Where's the humanity? Right here on the Brad and Squeeze Show is love and humanity. Beyond that, I have no idea. It's a very sad world. 1-800-529-5465. Here's something kind of cool also we saw before we get into immigration questions. Uber, okay, Uber's tired of waiting in traffic in Manhattan, so now they are planning flying cars to navigate the city skies like the Jetsons. The space agency has teamed up, NASA has teamed up with Uber to develop a flying car with air traffic control system to go around cities. It's not enough now to be able to look both ways when you cross the street. As a matter of fact, you're told, look left, look right, look left. It's not enough anymore. Now you gotta look left, you gotta look right, you gotta look left, you gotta look up. Is anything falling on me? I don't know how this is gonna work out, flying cars. Can you imagine? There's enough stress going on walking around cities. You got to worry about things dropping on you. Oh, I'm sorry, the taxi landed on my head and killed me. Pretty crazy. Where's the taxi going to land? I don't know how this is going to work out. They said they hope to have flying taxis in a year from now in 2020. They're going to push for Los Angeles, Dallas, and Dubai. I say Dubai only. I don't want taxis flying on my head. 1-800-529-5465. And finally, the great debate going on right now, whether lobsters feel pain. I actually went out with somebody who told me that they would not eat a lobster because they feel bad for the lobster, that the lobster gets boiled and the lobster feels pain and you're actually watching a lobster die in agony. And I never heard that before this year, but apparently now in Switzerland, they have taken this up. The government of Switzerland has ordered that all lobsters not be dropped in boiling water. They have now say that is animal cruelty. And Switzerland says that boiling the lobster causes them pain. And as a result, anybody to boil a lobster in Switzerland will be arrested for animal cruelty. Now, a Robert Elwood, Professor Emeritus of Animal Behavior at Queen's University in Belfast, Northern Ireland. I have no idea what makes him an expert in this, although they put the word emeritus in front of him, so it sounds very fancy. He writes, "There's no absolute proof, but you keep running experiments and almost everything I look at came out consistent with the idea of pain in lobsters. There should be a more humane approach to eating and killing a lobster." I don't know. What do everybody think? Does the lobster feel pain? Michael Slutsky, a lobster biologist at the University of Massachusetts, Boston, takes a middle ground. He agrees that lobsters lack brain anatomy that we associate with pain, but crustacean brains are so different than ours that no one can be really certain whether or not they're feeling any pain whatsoever. They have now come out with a crustacean killing device that zaps them with electricity. Obviously, if you get electrocuted, that's not painful. I mean, I'm not making this up. How do you electrocute a lobster, and that's not painful, but you stick them in boiling water, and that is painful? The zapper costs $3,400 for a restaurant in Switzerland, or they can buy a pot and boil it for $3. How much is a pot? $3. Well, that is the question to end all questions. Do lobsters feel pain? I have no idea. I know humans feel pain. I know immigrants feel pain. I know Donald Trump could care less about people's pain. He only cares about himself. Let's see if we can help people. Tony's been waiting a long time here from Queens. Tony.
Yes.
How are you?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm good, thank you. And are you okay, Tony? Yes?
Am I okay? Yes, I'm okay. Are you asking me if I'm
Okay,
okay?
all right. My question is not really an immigration question.
What is your question?
I went to Jamaica, and I went on Fly Jamaica airline. When I was going down, I happened to get held up in the airport for over a day, like 2 days. All right, when I'm down there, I supposed to come back, and when I called the day before, and they told me that...
One second. This is not an immigration question. You're just telling me a story about being held up in an airport. What do you mean you're being held? What do you mean you're being held up in an airport? You came into the country and immigration stopped you. Customs stopped you. You were stuck on an airplane. What happened? What's
it's like airplane.
The airplane.
They said they didn't have a ticket for me. When I purchased my ticket, they said they didn't have a ticket. Then when they do find the ticket, now I'm there.
Are you complaining about an airline? Is that why you're calling me?
Yes. If you can, what is it I can do?
Because the airline lost your reservation. You're asking me what you can do?
No, I was there for over 9 days and couldn't get a flight out. Over 9 days.
Where? You lived in an airport for 9 days?
No, I was in Jamaica.
You were stuck in Jamaica for 9 days because you couldn't get a flight.
Yeah, for 9 days. For 9 days.
By the way, there could be worse places to be stuck than on a tropical island. But why couldn't you get a flight out? What was the problem?
They said all different kind of story. They said they don't have a flight going out. They try to blame it on snow.
So what do you want me to do about this? You couldn't buy an airplane ticket. What would you like me to do about this?
Okay, well, my question is, what is it I can do? Because I lost a week from work, and then I have to,
they have no right to put you on an airplane. You have to buy an airplane ticket. They have no right. You have no right to get on a plane when you choose to fly. There has to be an available plane ticket. There's nothing you can do.
That's what I'm saying. I buy my ticket, but they do find my ticket.
But I understand that. But there's nothing you can do about it. What are you going to do? You have proof that you bought a ticket?
Yes.
All right. Well, then I would file a complaint against them. But there's nothing.
I have the receipt.
Okay.
I went to the head office with the receipt.
I don't know. It's beyond my scope of my expertise fighting airlines. I don't fight airlines. I fight immigration. Let's go to Lisa in the Bronx. Lisa.
Hey, Brad. How are you doing?
What's up?
I hear Scrooge's fake. Sorry to hear.
I am sorry to hear that too, because now I have nobody to talk to but myself.
Exactly.
I can talk to you.
Get a little bit lonely.
Do you want to host the show with me? I'll keep you on.
No, I'm not knowledgeable about whatever you say. Okay, Brad, I want to ask you a question. I got my work permit along with the travel documents, and I want to go to Jamaica. It's very important. I have an emergency, and I want to go down. I'm afraid to travel on it because I was wondering if I'm going to have trouble coming back in.
You have the advance parole?
Yes.
It says travel authorized?
Yes.
As long as you don't have a criminal record, you'll be fine.
As long as I just want to make sure because I'm so afraid of this.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So many people are afraid. It's fine. Advance parole is fine right now.
And how long can you stay out?
Don't stay out.
That's the most important question.
Don't stay out for more than a couple weeks. I mean, my advice is 2 weeks max. 3 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
All right. 2 weeks maximum.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Be well.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Let's go to Nicole. Nicole.
Hi.
Hi, Nicole.
How are you?
How are you?
Good. I got a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I filed the I-130 for my husband back in 2015. He got his interview, everything. He was found ineligible, and then we got the notice of intent to revoke. Just recently, I got the results from that, and they said they had reapproved it, meaning they
Good.
looked it over.
Good. So you applied,
okay.
let me just understand correctly. Your husband's in another country right now.
Yeah, I'm in New York. He's in Ghana.
Okay, so he's in Ghana. He went to the embassy. They said, this is not a real marriage. We're sending it back to immigration to revoke the petition. Immigration sent you a letter, said you have 30 days to prove it's a real marriage, or we're revoking this completely. And you, within those 30 days, you were good enough and smart enough, or whatever you did, to prove it's a real marriage, and they sent it back to Ghana. So now he has to go for another interview. So what's the question?
That's what I want to know. Like, how soon does he now? How long is it going to take?
When did it get reaffirmed?
So we're now just January 5th. I got the notice.
They should schedule him within another 30 or 60 days. But what I would suggest you do is have a good lawyer, and let's contact the U.S. Embassy in Ghana and get him here.
Oh, I don't even have a lawyer. Every lawyer I went to for a consultation, they say I might as well finish it. I went this far. I might as well.
No, that's ridiculous. You're not going to the right lawyer. Come to me and let me contact Ghana for you. So we'll get it moving. Hold on one second. All right, so let's go to Morris. Mr. Morris in Queens. Mr. Morris.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
How are you? How are you, sir?
Okay. You're a very good man, man. You're a God-given child, man. I like that. I like you so much.
Thank you very much. What's up?
But me and my girlfriend want to get married, but I want to know how long it's going to take you after we do that to come and see you to let you go out some work papers. Because
you need the work papers or your girlfriend?
No, my girlfriend. I'm a permanent resident.
Okay.
I want to marry her.
So if you're a permanent resident, you're going to file for your girlfriend. It's a different process than being married to a citizen. When you're married to a citizen, you file an adjustment right away. You get your work permit in 4 months. You get your green card in 9 months. When you're married to a permanent resident, you're filing an I-130 only. You're not applying for adjustment of status. You're not getting your work permit. You get put on a waiting list in about a year and a half. You get an appointment in another country. You got to do a provisional waiver if you overstayed your time. Get the provisional waiver approved. Go home, come back. It's about a 2-year process.
Okay. All right.
Come and see me. Come see me. We'll help.
Yeah, we're going to do that because we're listening to you all the while. We're going to do that and come and see you.
Fantastic. Thanks
Thank
for watching.
Thank you very much.
All right. So let's go to Tracy in Newark. Tracy.
Hi, Brad. How you doing?
Wonderful. How you doing?
I'm fine. I got a question about my citizenship. I filed for that over May of last year.
Right.
And every time I check within the online receipt, it keeps saying that I'm next in line for interview, but that's been a while now. Is that normally take that time?
Yeah, it doesn't normally take that time, but welcome to the world of Donald Trump. It does take that time in the last year. It's taking like 10, 11 months. 2016, it was 6 months, 5 months. Now it's 10, 11, 12 months now, unfortunately.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
just I was beginning to worry that there was something, going on.
Nope. Hang in there. If you don't get anything by May, give me a call.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Brad. Have a good day.
You too. All right. So let's go to Abby in Brooklyn. Abby.
Hi. Good afternoon,
Hi, Abby.
Brad.
How are you?
I'm okay. I enjoy your show, you're doing a great job. Keep it up.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have a friend.
She,
her husband filed for her,
right?
And she got a work permit and everything, and then he started being abusive. After that, she filed I-360. November. Now she get the receipt notice from them.
Okay.
And I feel so bad for her because she get the date now for she and her husband to go for the interview. But she don't know if she should go or she should just abandon it.
No, she should go for the interview by herself.
Yes.
She should not be with her husband if she's being abused.
She's not with him.
She goes by herself with the receipt notice that she filed the abuse case. They're going to keep her case open, and they're going to reschedule her once the abuse case gets approved. She should absolutely go.
Okay, so what I want to know, she has to file another one for the green card again?
No. She's going to go. She's going to say, I filed an abuse case, and they should keep the case open. She shouldn't have to pay again.
Okay, because she was telling me she had a lawyer, so I was telling her about your law office.
Yeah, let her come see me.
To send her there. Because they're telling her she's going to have to file another one and charging her a whole, to file, telling her not to go to the interview and that she's going to have to file. So I'm going to give her your number. Thank you so much for the information.
Thank you. Right. What we try to do is,
and
you know what that does? That just gives a lot of people who've gone through a lot already a lot more anxiety. All right. The idea of having a good lawyer is to keep people calm, let them sleep, let them know everything is okay. She should be going on her interview, explaining, because immigration doesn't know that she filed a VAWA case, because the right hand doesn't speak to the left hand. So they're just going to assume that she didn't show up to her interview, and they're going to start deportation against her. It's like the dumbest thing in the world.
That's true. And that's the same thing, because I told a friend last year, I think the same thing happened, and I told a friend about you, and now she's good.
Good.
You know, when she told me now, because she told me, I immediately told her about Brad, because last year I told 2 persons about you, and right now they keep calling me. They said, Paula, thank you so much, how you know about her, you know, so you're right.
Right. Spread the word.
And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Spread the word.
Thank you for keeping up your good work.
Thank you, Abby.
You help so many people. And believe me, I'm not a immigrant, but I am very good. You're very good law office.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
So keep up the good work. I'll definitely give her. All right.
Very much.
Have a good day.
You too.
You're welcome.
Okay. So there you have it. Good work, good lawyer, Brad Bernstein, 1-800-529 coffee. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Leave your questions on Facebook, because we're going to be getting to Anna in about 2 minutes to ask your immigration questions. Our social media genie all the way from Miami, Anna Escona, is going to be joining us in about 2 minutes, so please leave your questions on Facebook Live at Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein or The Brad and Squee Show. Please share this with your friends and family. Please let them know there's help out there for you. There's help. There's humanity out there for you right here. 1-800-529-5465. But unless you share, you don't know. Sharing means caring. I'm talking to myself, folks, so that's what it is. 1-800-529-5465. Dwight.
Hello.
What's up? How are you?
Good day, Brad.
What's going on?
Yeah, my name is Dwight. Actually, I came here without inspection from the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
And I came to you before for consultation.
Right.
But now I got someone who's doing my case for me. But I did my fingerprint like last week, Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And they sent me a notice that I should did a 245I.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to know what is next after that.
All right. So you came to me. Let me just understand this straight. You came to me for a consultation. Whatever I had told you, whatever my office told you, you disregarded. You went to another lawyer.
No, I didn't disregard. I just that
well, you
someone
did.
Else could help me with all that.
You did, because if they're asking for an I-485I, they're asking that to grandfather you in under 245I. So you're doing the wrong process. As soon as they start asking you that, you're doing the wrong process. So all I do is I lift my hands up, exasperated that you come to me for whatever reason. You go to somebody else and they do the wrong process, and then you call my show and say, what am I doing wrong? You got to stay on hold, and you got to come to me and follow my directions. Let's go to Terry in Jacksonville, Florida. Terry.
Hello, hi Brad.
How are you?
I'm okay. I have a question in regards to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I've been married like almost 2 years to my husband, and we met in 2014. However, in August, I found out that his ex-wife got pregnant for him, and I found out 2 weeks before she gave birth. And they've been trying to work it out, but it's like not happening.
It is not happening.
You know?
If he's having a child with his ex-wife, why do you even divorce this woman?
They worked together for like 8 years. They got divorced. When I met him, he said they were separate, but they were sharing accommodations. I wasn't with him right away. And then eventually he said his house. So when I came back in 2015, we have been living together before we even got married. Got married, everything, went home to Jamaica, back and forth. And then when we came back from Jamaica from vacation in July, in August, I found out that she was pregnant because I was working back and forth to another city. I found a letter.
And he was living with you. He's living with you in a marriage, and he's still having a relationship with his ex-wife and got her pregnant, and you find out 2 weeks before she's about to give birth?
give birth to twins. I found out by a letter in his home. I was looking for stuff. He got angry at that, saying I was going through his stuff. So
I hope you threw this guy out. I hope you threw this guy out.
No. Actually, he's in the house, and I was trying to work it out. So since December, I moved out and got a lease.
Why were you trying to work? Why were you trying to work it out? The guy was a two-timer. Why would you try to work it out with him?
Yeah, because at one time I said I didn't know. You know, I had kids. He didn't have kids. I was just trying because I had my heart in this with my husband.
Right.
You know, but it's like I keep finding out things. He was doing things before, not only with her, and I found out that he was cheating with like actually 3 other persons. I found stuff, and he put me out like 3 times. I had to stay in a hotel, saying I was going through his stuff. But I started finding stuff, so I started looking to see what is this, what kind of marriage I actually.
This is no marriage. I mean, if guy is lying to you and he has an affair and he tells you 2 weeks before his ex-wife's about to give birth with his child while he's married to you. Are you trying to work this out?
No, he didn't tell me. He didn't even tell me. It's a letter I found.
Oh, my God.
From her to him. That's how I found out.
Oh, my God.
So since December, I moved. I live in my own. I have a lease of my own. And the thing is, I'm on a conditional, so I don't have an interview until next year. Plus, he had started signing paperwork to file for my kids in Jamaica, and I don't know what to do and where I am.
Get divorced. Get divorced
That's
from him.
That's what I was thinking, but you know, people give you different advice, and the best person is you.
Get divorced from him, because he's a 2-time in Laos. Get divorced from him. File for your kids on your own. It'll take a little longer. And as long as you get divorced and you can prove it was a real marriage, you will still get your green card. No reason to perpetuate this con by him.
Yes, sir.
Hold on 1 second. We'll help you. All right. 1-800-529-5465. We're going to find Anna Ascona. Anna Reclaimer. Anna Ascona. Ascona. Reclaimer. Reclaimer Ascona. Anna Ascona. That's the name. That's our social media genie. Where is she? Hello!
Hello! Good
How are you? Good afternoon. Welcome back.
I had a little glitch here on my computer, but I'm glad
I think we're okay now. There you are. I see your entire face. In the morning show, you were completely covered. I just saw curly hair. Now we're all good. You look very pretty there. I can see. That's right. That's right. So, Anna, tell the viewers a little bit about yourself. You're going to be appearing with us Monday and Tuesday. You're also going to be our reporter out on the streets in Miami interviewing people. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and let's watch a little video about you. Reintroduce yourself to people who are just seeing you for the first time.
I'm Anna Ascona, born and raised in New Jersey. Now I live in Miami, Florida, and I work as an entertainment journalist / digital media content producer. And every week I'm going to bring you guys some success stories of immigrants, first-generation Americans like myself, and I hope you guys enjoy them. And I'll be on Mondays and Tuesdays. And I don't know what days you guys are gonna air the interviews, but
we're gonna surprise people Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. We'll see how quickly we can edit it. We'll figure it out. You know, at the Brad Squeeze.
You have to watch every day.
You're gonna have to watch every day to see. Correct.
Yes.
All right.
You can't miss it.
All right. So let's watch a little bit of what Anna's done prior to joining the Brad and Squeeze show, and she's still doing it to this day.
¿Qué lo que mi gente? ¿Qué lo que mi gente? ¿Qué lo que mi gente? Welcome to Ana Reclama. Reclama. ¿Alguna vez se han preguntado por qué fulano y mengano no han hecho una colaboración? Ok, vamos a hablar de Romeo Santos, which by the way, you gotta see the kiss he gave me the other day. Ya él prácticamente ha hecho colaboraciones con grandes como Mark Anthony, Julio Iglesias, Usher, and Drake. Why hasn't the king of bachata made a collaboration with one of the biggest in hip-hop, Jay-Z? O sea, they're both business partners. Wouldn't you think we would have heard a little something of them together? Hashtag pa' cuando. Romeo, call me. Yo vengo con el pan con aguacate y tú vienes con la bachatica y hacemos una colaboración ahí, chilling. Another one, the two divas, Rihanna and Beyonce. Hashtag pa' cuando. And what about the kings of pop, Michael Jackson and Prince?
Eso jamás va a pasar.
Pues claro, si ya están muertos. Maybe in heaven they'll collaborate. They'll make peace, you know, because rumors are that they didn't really get along, but maybe ya arriba son amiguitos. Hashtag pa' cuando. Okay, so what about the two top DJs? One from the Anglo market and another from the Latin market, which are DJ Khaled and Alex Sensation. Hashtag pa' cuando. Wow, wow, doubts. Que va. Y J Balvin y Maluma. O sea, son del mismo país y cantan reggaetón y los dos están pegados. ¿Por qué no hacen una colaboración? Hashtag ¿pa' cuándo? Y yo sé que quizás no me debería entrar aquí porque la cosa no está muy bien, pero Don Omar y Ozuna, their voices would be amazing together. Hashtag ¿pa' cuándo? Whoa, whoa, whoa. You know what would be an amazing collaboration? And I've actually seen them interacting in social media before. Cardi B y Ivy Queen. Eso sería una vaina caliente. Hashtag ¿pa' cuándo? Y hablando del trap, yo creo que Bad Bunny y Future deberían hacer una colaboración. They're both like talking like na 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 na. I don't even know how that shit goes. Anyways, you guys get the point. Hashtag ¿pa' cuándo? Wait. Scratch Future and Bad Bunny. Let's go with Rihanna and Bad Bunny. Ya me acostumbré. Work. Hashtag ¿pa' cuándo? Y bueno, mi gente, para terminar, cuénteme usando el hashtag Ana Reclama, ¿cuál otra colaboración no se ha hecho que te gustaría ver? Peace out. And remember, hashtag ¿pa' cuándo?
Hola!
So I know it's probably a little confusing.
Right.
So my name is Ana Ascona,
Right.
and my show name is Ana Reclama. And reclama means rant. So that's why I have all this energy, and I'm like, I sound
Reclama
angry or
means
like
what?
attacking. Rant. So I'm ranting about certain things.
Oh, rant. Ah.
Like complaining. So it's like complaining, ranting.
I understand.
So yeah. So that episode, it was about me basically saying when are these artists going to collaborate with one another? Like collaborations that I would like to see, and I'm just like, for when? Like, ¿pa' cuándo is like for when? Like, when is it going to happen?
Now, are they not collaborating because they don't like each other? I heard something like that somewhere in there.
Well,
or there's rumors.
I made a little joke about like Michael Jackson and Prince, which they're not with us anymore.
Not,
but if they were with us, that would have been an amazing collaboration. But the rumors are.
Now we totally get it. Anna Ascona, but you can watch Anna Reclama, Anna's rants on YouTube. All right, so let's go to our rapid fire round. And what do we got on Facebook today?
Okay, so Net asks, can I file for my spouse if I file an order of protection against him?
Can you file for your spouse if you have an order of protection against him? You can, but as soon as you show up to the interview, your spouse will be arrested for violating the order of protection. You gotta have that withdrawn first.
Elect lady. A friend's briefcase was stolen with all documents, passport, green card, social security card. What's the process to retrieve and in what order?
Okay, so get the passport first. Once you renew the passport, then renew the green card. Once you have the passport and green card, then you get your social security card, then you get your driver's license in that order.
Denicia John, can a green card holder file for his spouse in another country?
Yes.
If yes, how long will it take?
2 years.
And what's the procedure?
I-130 visa petition.
Seesaw, I'm waiting on my green card. Can I still file for my children?
You're waiting for your green card. Can you file for your children? You can't file for anybody till you get a green card. But maybe your children can be included on your case, or maybe your spouse, if your spouse is filing for you, your spouse can file separately for your children as a step parent.
Maurice Malcolm, my son filed for me, but his visa was not paid for. I have left and he is in the U.S. now. I want him to come. Will that be a problem for him?
Who was filed for who?
His son filed for him, but his visa was not paid for. He left and his son is still in the U.S. Can his son, I guess, return to him? And is that going to be a problem?
His son, I don't even understand the question. The son, he got his green card. The son was filed for, but he never paid for the son. But the son is in the United States. Maybe the son should just adjust status here, or maybe he should call me so I can figure out what's going on. Sounds like he got his green card and the son didn't. That's all I figured out so far.
Bernard Cooper, I'm curious if I have evidence to prove that that my civil rights were violated, which sent me to prison for 25 years. I am free now and can prove that I was violated. Although my case is heading to the Supreme Court, I am my own attorney, so it's not easy. Can I still seek civil?
Yes. First of all, your case is not heading to the Supreme Court, until it gets appealed all the way up to the Supreme Court. Maybe you think your case should be in the Supreme Court, but the first step is to have a lawyer review to see if you were jailed unlawfully. If you were, you obviously can't get those years back, but you could certainly sue. And there are cases in certain circumstances where somebody was lawfully put away for 25 years when it was so evident that they were innocent. And there have been lawsuits for unlawful jailing worth millions and millions of dollars. But you need to speak to a lawyer. If you're going to be your own lawyer in this case, you're going to end up nowhere.
Joy Well, when filing the AOS package, do I need to submit evidence of marriage, such as pictures, bank statements, etc., or should I wait until the interview?
Wait until the interview. AOS is adjustment of status.
Marcia Henry, when does a minor become a citizen? After getting green card, after being petitioned for from his stepdad, who is a born American?
He doesn't become a citizen. It doesn't happen automatically. He becomes a citizen when he files a naturalization over the age of 18. Or if the mother becomes a citizen before he turns 18 and he's living with the mother.
Marsha, how long will it take for a green card holder to file for a sibling?
15 years.
RB Marzo, my mother is a green card holder, filed for petition for my brother in January 2012. He is over 21 and single. How long do they need to wait to get here to the U.S.?
The mother filed for him?
Yes.
Assuming they're unmarried, about another year or two.
Michelle Wonderlist, good afternoon. If an American files for a spouse who has a child, do you use a 2 I-130 for each, or putting the child on the spouse I-130 is enough?
Separate I-130s for each.
Marsha Coach, is there a document in the meantime that is given to someone who is applying for a replacement green card to travel due to it being lost?
Yes, a stamp in your passport. You got to make a InfoPass appointment to go down, get a stamp in your passport, and they'll let you travel on the stamp in the passport.
Sherry Ann Brown, good afternoon. My son did his citizenship interview in November, and he's still waiting to hear from them, but he wants to travel in March. Can he still go?
Yes. Assuming it's a citizenship interview, yes, you can always travel on citizenship interviews. There's no law that says you have to stay in the United States. Don't stay out for too long. A couple weeks at the most.
Okay, so Maurice asked a question in regards to his previous question. He said, that's not what I said. My son was filed for a visa and was not paid for before I left. I want to pay for his visa now. Will there be a problem? So
no.
They haven't paid for the, okay, got it.
Okay. So in other words, it sounds like the son came to the United States after you get your immigrant visa, if this is what I'm understanding. After you get your immigrant visa, you can enter the United States with the immigrant visa, but to have the green card mailed to you, you have to go online and pay for it. And you can do it online before you enter America, or you can do it online after, but the green card's not being mailed to you until you go online and pay for it. Is that what he's asking? You can pay for it whenever you want, but you're not getting the green card until you pay for it.
So there won't be an issue if he has.
It won't be an issue, if that's the question.
Clueless Green, good afternoon. A friend of mine has a U.S. visa will be expiring in June. When is it a good time to renew the U.S. visa?
Now.
Arlene Johnson, how long would it take to apply for my adult son? I am now a U.S. citizen.
15 years, 12 years, a long, long time. It's like brothers and sisters.
Jojo, I have a question. If my friend is married after 7 years of being here, does she have to pay taxes back?
Jojo, if you worked, you have to pay taxes. If you didn't work, you don't have to pay taxes. That's a loaded question. You should come and speak to us.
Marcia Henry, how long after getting my permanent resident can I file for citizenship, still living with spouse?
3 years after you got your green card.
Sharita Walters, if a person had an adjustment interview based on stepdad, but was sent a request for marriage evidence, what should they do?
A petition by stepdad, and you need to prove that your stepdad was in a lawful marriage with your mom, if that's what you're asking. You gotta prove it. Come see a lawyer. I think that's what she's asking.
I think so too.
Okay,
Michelle Ann. I'm like trying to read. Michelle Ann. My dad was filing for me since 2012. Since then, I only received a receipt.
If you're single,
and the lawyer charges.
you should have gotten an approval letter, and if you're single, you have about a year to go.
Okay, and that is it?
That's it? No mas?
Yeah. Oh, actually, one more.
Oh, uno mas.
Marsha. Coltrane. Can I renew my driver's license if my green card is lost but is in the process of being replaced?
Yes, but you're probably going to be asked for your green card, so you know, you could always try, but you may be asked for the green card and you may have a problem. But certainly, you're a lawful resident, you're entitled to a driver's license, but they may ask you for it, which you don't have, depending on the state and the clerk you see.
I have 3 more questions right here.
Okay,
This
go
came
ahead.
in. Lancelot, if someone overstay on their visa and is married to a citizen, can they still file for green card?
If somebody is overstays and marries a citizen, they can absolutely file for adjustment of status and get their green card.
Juberkis Jacquez, if someone has a visitor visa, what is the process to stay legally in the USA?
You're asking how do you get a green card? You need a consultation.
Eva Weathers, a friend of mine has a green card. How long can she stay in Jamaica before returning to the country? Can she get any documents to help her staying out of the country for?
You shouldn't stay more than 180 days out of the country. But really, under Donald Trump, it shouldn't be more than 90 days. If you come back into the United States, you can apply for a re-entry permit on a form I-131. As long as you have a good excuse, you can stay out of the country for up to 3 years. But you got to do it while in the United States, so come back.
Nika Thomas, hi Brad, how long does it take for a daughter born in America to file for her parents?
About 9 months to 12 months, depending on where the parents are.
Tammy Bay Smith, if I'm in the US now and my 6 months will be up on the 16th of February and I'm leaving on the 12th, how long before I can come back into the country?
Well, you have to you're visiting. You stayed for a full 6 months. So if you stay for a full 6 months and leave, and you think you're going to come back in 2018, you're going to get stopped at the airport. Simply because you can't come for 6 months, stay out for 2 months, and then come for 6 months again. Because then you're using a visitor's visa to live here, not to visit. So the rule of thumb is this. For every day you're in the United States, you should be out of the United States for 3 days. So quite frankly, if you want to be completely safe about it, I wouldn't come back for 18 to 24 months.
Carla Cacho.
Huh? You're surprised on that one, huh? I saw your face like, really?
Yeah,
wow,
I thought they could come back a month later.
No, you can't, because they're going to stay at the airport. You're visiting? You're obviously coming here to work or do something else. This can't be visiting. You're spending more time here than somewhere else.
Yeah, that's true. They're back home. Carla Cacho, my spouse was denied for his I-212. We filed an appeal in October 2017. Is there anything else we can do?
The waiver, they're appealing the waiver. I don't know. They would need to come see me. Maybe let's supplement it with better waiver information, more hardship, more ties. I don't know. We would need to speak to you and see what was submitted. Just because you got denied and appealing doesn't mean you submitted a good waiver. They're only appealing what was submitted. Maybe we could submit more. By the way, Anna, we are at 261, and Tamika and Carol are begging people to share so we can hit 300. Begging people. Come on, people. Share. We want to see 261 views, concurrent views. Concurrent views. We should be up at 300. So please, right now, everybody, share with your friends and family. Please share. And you do it by taking out your thumb or your finger, and you go to the little arrow at the bottom. Isn't what's there? There's like a little arrow. It's so easy. You take out your phone. Okay, I can share it right now. Okay, and you share, and it's this very simple thing. I just shared it to my timeline, and then if I wasn't live on this show right now, I would sit there and start picking out groups I'm in. I would start picking out friends I'm friends with who maybe. It's very simple. It's just this. It's so easy.
And it doesn't take that much effort.
It's no effort whatsoever. There's no effort. Do you know it's harder to open up the refrigerator than it is to share? You have to actually pull.
You have to get up.
And you have to get up wherever you are. Okay, you don't. This is easier than opening up a refrigerator, Sharon. All right, thank you very much, Anna. Do we have any last questions?
Yes, Carla Cacho. My spouse was denied for his I-212. We filed an appeal in October 2017. Is there anything else we can do?
I think that's the same thing. That's the appeal of the 212.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yes.
Nikki Henry. I filed for I-130 for my son in Jamaica, January 2018. How long until he gets here? He turns 21 1 year from today.
Well, if you're a citizen, he should be here shortly. If you're a resident, he may turn 21 before your visa's numbers are up, so it's going to be very close.
Cheryl Blackwood, can you stay out of the country with a dual citizenship?
Yes. And by the way, Anna, we're gonna be crunched out of time on WVIP. We're gonna be off the air in about 4 minutes. So I just want to let everybody know 2 things. Just stay with me here 1 second while more people ask their questions. Number one, this is an attorney advertisement. Prior successful results do not guarantee a similar outcome. I got to get that disclaimer out of the way. Number two, I have to remind everybody about our partnership here with USA Credit Repair. USA Credit Repair is the key to beautiful credit. If your credit's below 700, they guarantee that your credit will go up within 90 days or your money back. They give you a free consultation. And the telephone number to call USA Credit Repair is 1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-872-7177. Everybody on WVIP Radio, take out your phones right now and tune into the Brad and Squeeze Show. Law offices of Spar and Bernstein, David Squeeze, Annakie. Brad Bernstein, just search it up. You'll find it. Everybody's got a phone. There's only 2 people in the world who don't have Facebook, my parents. Everybody else has Facebook, Anna. So they can all go from WVIP to watch the Brad and Squeeze Show. We're going to still be answering your immigration questions. We have Tamara, Norman, Ann, and Tammy still on hold. We're going to get those questions too, who have called in on our lines. There may be more questions here. We have Jenny coming up about pardons. Pardons are so important these days with Donald Trump trying to get a pardon to avoid deportation. So we're going to be talking about that as well. But everybody right now, I do have to remind you about our partnership with USA Credit Repair. If your credit is below 700, call them right now. Guaranteed that your credit's up in 90 days or money back. And we've heard from 3 or 4 people in the last couple of days that they got their credit up like 100, 140 points in like 15, 30 days. They didn't even wait 90 days, this USA Credit Repair. They're that good. So give them a call right now at 1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-USA-7177. USA Credit Repair is the key to beautiful credit. 1-800-872-7177. If your credit's below 700, you need to call them right now. 1-800-872-7177. They guarantee better credit in 90 days or your money back. Give them a try. People have tried them every day from our show, and we've had some great success stories. People calling in. We just had a person literally called in the other day, 140 points in under 30 days that went up, and now they can buy their house. 1-800-USA-7177. 1-800-872-7177. If you're listening on WVIP, please take out your phone right now because we're going to be cut off in 3 minutes, and we're going to continue our show, the Brad and Squeeze Show, without Squeeze, but with Anna, on Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein, Brad and Squeeze Show, David Squeeze, Annakie, LawLink, what else? USA Credit Repair, Jamrock Magazine, all those places. 1-800, all brought to you, not all brought to you, but certainly partnered with USA Credit Repair, 1-800-872-7177. All right, Anna, what else we got? More questions.
We have Jacqueline Williams.
Yes.
I have a friend who filed for his green card in 2015 and is now 20, and in 2016, I think she meant 2018, and he hasn't got it yet. What should he do to receive one more when he did not get it when he can do? I don't understand the question.
Call 1-800-529-5465. I don't understand the question either. Okay.
Patricia Pitter. Have a friend who is here on a visa. However, her daughter is a citizen. So do you think it's better for her to stay in the U.S. while her daughter files for her?
Her daughter is a citizen? Yeah, you can adjust your status, but make sure the adjustment goes in 90 days after your entry.
Cheryl Blackwood. My friend applied for a citizenship, but he has disabilities. He called and they say he's in process, and that is from August. What can he do over the 4 months?
I don't know what, people are giving like vague questions. Somebody has disability, they're filed for, what can they do? I don't know who filed for them. How old is this person? Where are they? What is the disability? That, these are life issues that need really a full consultation. It can't be solved in a Facebook question. The Facebook question is, can I get married? What form do I need? Those are the questions that we can answer for all day long on Facebook. Continue, Anna.
Sweet Kimmy, my friend can't prove how he came to the country. Can he get a green card by marriage, or does he have to go back to his country?
Well, if he can't prove how he came here, maybe he's 245I. Maybe he can get a parole in place if he's marrying someone in the military or former military. Maybe we can help him prove how he came here, and then he could adjust his status. If not, he would do a provisional waiver, go home, and come back. But yes, he can get a green card somehow.
Jojo, asking for a friend. They filed last year. All they're waiting for is on the work permit. Instead, they're asking for the I-131A, which was already. What to do?
You have not filed the proper forms. So you are not waiting on a work permit. What happened, Anna, was they filed an application. It was not filed properly. They're missing forms. It's the I-130A. That's what they're missing. So until they properly file an application, they're getting nothing. They're not getting their work permit, nothing. Once they file the proper applications, they go to the end of the line. So I would suggest hire a lawyer, because right now you are spinning your wheels in mud.
All right, and that is
it. Thank you very much, Anna. Great job as always. Anna Ascona, check her out on Anna Reclaimer. We got it all figured out now. And
yes.
and we will be back with Anna on Monday and Tuesdays every week. And of course, we look forward to your first interview that we'll be showing later on in the week here on the Brad and Squeeze Show. Thanks for joining us, Anna.
I hope you guys enjoy it.
Thank you. We will. Anna Ascona, check her out on Anna Reclaimer. Great job in the rapid fire round. We have a whole bunch of questions online we're going to get to right now. Stay tuned with us here. I also have Jenny Kim coming up about pardons. Where is this? Jenny Kim coming up about pardons. And but right now, let's go to Norman in Atlanta. Norman.
Hi. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Norman. How are you?
Yes, two questions.
Yes.
I was listening to the program when you're talking about that Asian. Is he a citizen?
No, he was a resident.
Oh. So, but if he was, they couldn't deport him.
They couldn't deport a citizen, but they can deport a resident. He came here as a teenager, as a green card holder. His father basically threw him out on the streets. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time one time. Yeah, he did something wrong. He was dumb. He was a dumb kid. No question about it. But he doesn't deserve what he's getting now. He doesn't deserve what he's getting now.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you,
Norman. I like the show.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Appreciate it. All right, so let's go to Tamara in Brooklyn. Tamara.
Hello.
Hi,
good
Tamara.
Day. Hi, I'm calling to find out. I came here when I was 5 years old, and I got into a lot of trouble with shoplifting. Unfortunately, they was going to deport me, but I won the case.
Oh, great.
So I would like to know, when can I file for citizenship, because my green card is up in June.
When was your last shoplifting?
2014.
2019. You got to wait 5 years.
14.
You got to wait. You got to have 5 years good moral character, but you could definitely renew your green card. Don't get in trouble again.
Okay, then. Thank you very much.
1-800-529-5465. Hopefully Jenny is going to be with us in a minute. And in the meantime, let's go to Tamara in Long Island. Tamara.
Hello?
Hi, Tamara.
Hi,
Tammy.
how are you? Good afternoon.
Oh, it's not Tamara. Tammy. My apologies. I can't read my eyes. Tammy.
Hi.
How are you?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you?
All right, what's up?
I have a question. Okay, my brother got married in 2015, and then he filed for his green card here in 2016, September 22nd of 2016. But they had given him 6 months to stay in the country because he was here as a visitor.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to leave by September 12th. So the petition didn't get in until September 22nd. Then he went for an interview, and then they sent him a letter saying he had to go for a stope.
Okay.
He went away in April of 2017.
Went away where?
Went back to the Caribbean.
Uh-huh.
And he never showed up for the interview in June for the Stokes interview.
Okay.
So he sent a letter saying that he couldn't make it back.
Okay.
So he never came back. So he's been out of the country on an advanced parole since April of 2017.
Okay.
He never came back.
He can't come back now.
Yeah, so that's what I was trying to figure out because overstayed the visa.
Well, these are two things. Once you overstay a visa, that's the end of the visa. Number two, once you apply for your green card, that's the end of the visa. Number three, if you travel on advanced parole and your application's denied, you can't return on advanced parole. So he's got no visa, he's got no advanced parole. Can't come back.
But they didn't send him the denial letter yet, so that's why I was wondering.
So what? He's going to come in the airport, they're going to see it in the computer, they're going to hold him in jail for days and send him home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he's
so
stuck.
Then
He's
he
stuck.
has to,
He would have to apply. He would have to apply for a new visa to come back. And I'm going to tell you the truth. The odds of him getting it are like the odds of Donald Trump. I don't know. Marrying Oprah Winfrey, divorcing Melania and marrying Oprah Winfrey. I mean, that's how I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with something crazy. It's so astronomically against him. Odds against him.
So would he be able to apply maybe like 3-4 years down the road again for a green card?
It's possible, but I doubt, listen, I don't know what the laws will be 3, 4, 5 years from now. But if you come here on a visa and you overstay and you show an intent to get a green card, it's very rare that they're going to give you a new visa. He's really kind of put himself in a bad hole as far as coming back.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I told him he should have came back on the advanced parole before it expired.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Sorry about that. All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. Somewhere in this world is Jenny Kim. She's a fantastic attorney here with Spar and Bernstein. And she... Hello! Don't look overly excited to hang out with me now, Jenny.
Very excited, Brad.
You don't look overly excited. I'm like, hello!
Hello!
There you are. All right. So over the Christmas holiday, Jenny, as you are well aware, Governor Cuomo pardoned 18 immigrants who faced deportation. And the other day, about a week and a half ago, we spoke with deported former U.S. Marine Marco Chavez, who after 15 years was allowed to re-enter the United States after he was pardoned by Jerry Brown. There are other people who are looking for pardons. So tell us, what's the big news with Governor Cuomo pardoning, and who can be pardoned and who can't?
It's amazing because of the fact that I remember, meeting with prospective clients, and we would discuss pardons, and they didn't seem to be a reality at this point. But hearing the fact that Governor Cuomo has pardoned these individuals, it's not just a path for individuals to be able to get their green cards, to keep their green cards, but even individuals that were previously in immigration court having convicted of an aggravated felony, it opens the doors for them to be able to even apply for citizenship as well.
There's two, if you have a criminal conviction and you're in the deportation process, especially if you're an aggravated felon, or you're getting deported and you don't have relief from deportation. It's like having a cancer. Cancer kills you. You're going to get deported. We saw what happened earlier today with Jean Monteville, who may have already been deported for a criminal offense from 25 years ago. Yep. We saw the gentleman we spoke to at the top of the hour who was from Mexico, who got deported. He didn't have a criminal offense. He was just here out of status. But you see it all the time, and having a criminal record is like having a cancer. There's two ways to go about it. You can try to vacate your convictions, and there's certain states and certain counties where vacating is easier than others, and there's certain states and counties where they're almost impossible. Or you can try to pardon.
Even within New York.
You can you can try to pardon. Now, what is the difference, or do you want to talk about what the difference between vacating and pardoning is?
Well, vacating a conviction is essentially you're reopening your conviction, your case. And once it's vacated, it's set aside, meaning that you no longer have that conviction.
It's as if it never happened. It's as if it never happened. and you go to do that through your district attorney, through the local judge who convicted you, and it's almost like wiped off the record. It's like taking white out and whiting out the conviction. Versus a pardon, what a pardon is, you're convicted, and then what? And now you're not convicted.
You've been forgiven.
You've been forgiven, but you still have that conviction.
Exactly.
But you still have that conviction. Right. So who are there any restrictions on people? Now, Governor Cuomo pardoned 18 people. I know people have come to us about vacating convictions. If you didn't get your conviction vacated, but you could always try to pardon. One doesn't preclude the other. Certainly nothing bad happens to you by trying to request a pardon. Governor Cuomo is not going to hand you over to immigration. He's just going to say no. Most governors would just, say no or yes. But what are the restrictions, if any, on pardons?
Individuals with any sort of drug convictions, even something as simple as marijuana possession, fortunately, even if they are pardoned, the immigration consequences still remain, meaning that it doesn't go away.
So pardoning works for everything but a drug offense.
That's correct.
So Jean Monteville, I know his wife was on earlier, said they were trying to pardon in Virginia, and unfortunately, even if he got the pardon, he would still be a deportable alien. Versus vacating the conviction. Vacating means it never happened.
Never happened.
How do you go about filing a pardon, Jenny? What do we do?
Well, it's about telling a story, right? You have to be able to prove to Governor Cuomo or whoever it is in your state that you're a changed individual. You accept responsibility for whatever happened in your past, and over the years, you present a story that you're no longer that person, how you've changed. You've been paying and filing your taxes, supporting your family, doing volunteer work, whatever it takes in terms of telling a good story and proving to the government that you are indeed, that you deserve forgiveness.
Being a lawyer is really telling your client's story, being a good lawyer.
Yeah.
And it's in almost anything, whether it's in the pardon application, explaining
waiver
applications, why this person should be forgiven and given a waiver, why this person should be given a pardon. Even if you're on trial in a civil offense and you're asking for money for somebody, okay? Moshe, he tells a good story why this person should be given all this money for all their pain and suffering. Being a good lawyer, first and foremost, is telling a good story. And it goes the same with a pardon application as well. So in this day and age with Donald Trump in the White House, I don't think it's too big of a stretch to say why pardons are important.
Oh man, pardons are so important, and again, it's become a reality that it's a possibility that your pardon could be granted.
Yes, 18 people. Now, by the way. I did see that one of the pardons was for a drug conviction, and Governor Cuomo took pleasure in saying, I even pardoned it. But you know what? That pardon doesn't help. Governor Cuomo doesn't even understand the immigration laws. He pardoned somebody, and that person is still deportable. Believe it or not. What would have given this man more pleasure and Governor Cuomo more pleasure is if Governor Cuomo called up his buddy in the district attorney's office and said,
let's reopen this case.
Reopen it.
Yeah, vacate it.
Right. All right. Any last words, Jenny?
I would just say that for anybody out there that does have a criminal conviction that affects your immigration benefits, and where there are immigration consequences, come see us. Let's talk about filing a pardon for you if that is an option for you.
You know what? If you can't fight them in immigration, you got to fight them criminal. If having a criminal offense is like having a cancer, and you literally have to cut that cancer out of your body. It's like being a doctor. So how are you going to cut that cancer out if you're going to get deported? You're going to vacate your conviction, you're going to request a pardon. Certainly, we saw in California, Jerry Brown's given pardons. Certainly, we saw in New York, Governor Cuomo's given pardons. Perhaps other governors in other states that haven't been publicized yet are given pardons too. We see it in Brooklyn, in the Bronx, locally here in our local county courthouses, judges and district attorneys feeling very sorry for people who have criminal offenses and vacating them as well. Or many times reopening and changing the plea to something that's not deportable. Which also works.
Yes, we do.
Which also works.
Yeah, that actually works.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Jenny. Jenny's a fantastic attorney, super lawyer, voted several years in a row. Unbelievable attorney. I don't know where this firm would be without Jenny. Jenny Kim, fabulous lawyer.
You, Brad.
Thank you very much. And thank you for joining us here on the show for a couple of minutes. I know you got to get back to work.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 1-800-529-5465. We were talking about pardons with Jenny Kim. Seriously, folks, if you have a criminal record, you know, this guy Gene Monteville, who's getting deported now, he waited 10 years, 15 years to deal with this, which is why now it's such a tragedy what's going on. His tragedy was two. One is the government let him out, and two, he didn't deal with it for all this time. Deal with your issue. Face it. Face your issues directly in front of you. Don't hide your head in the sand, because you hide your head in the sand, eventually someone's going to pull you out and throw you out. Okay? Pull yourself out of the sand, deal with your issues directly. Here's the guy. He's getting deported now. He could have dealt with this for 15 years and didn't. Still a very sad story. Still a very sad story. But he could have dealt with this for 15 years and he didn't do it. 1-800-529-5465. Let's try to answer as many questions as we can quickly in the last few minutes that we have here on our show. Ann from the Bronx.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, Ann.
Just want to ask a question. My friend, she brought her daughter up in 2007. She was a minor, and she wasn't a citizen as yet until 2010. Is she a citizen like now? Because
well, if how old is she?
She's like 24 now.
And she was a green card holder under the age of 18, living with her U.S. citizen mom?
Yes.
And the mom was not married to the dad?
No.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, she's a citizen. She's a citizen.
Okay. So can
she can apply for her passport? She can apply for her certificate of citizenship, and we can help her. Hold on one second, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
1-800-529-5465. We have a whole bunch of telephone people on still. We're going to get to all of them at 1-800-529-5465. We also have a little segment on criminal defense, and it's really important now, especially when it comes to pardoning. And we also want to hear from Carmela Waldron, our tax attorney, as well. So a lot still coming up on the show that never ends, the Bread and Squeeze Show. Let's go to Brian in East Orange, New Jersey. Brian.
Brad.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, afternoon, Brad.
Good afternoon.
I have a quick question here, because I think I read it on a program the other day. It said that if a lady should have baby in the United States, she would never be admitted again.
What did I say?
If someone has a child in the United States.
Yes. If somebody comes on a visitor's visa and they have a child in the United States and they leave the country and they re-enter the United States for purposes of visiting, and the government is aware that she gave birth in the United States, policy is not to let them in.
Oh, okay. Even if the child of the father is an American citizen?
Even if the child's an American citizen, the father's an American citizen, and the father would need to marry the mom. But the mom violated her visa by coming to the United States and giving birth. There's no such thing as, the visitor's visa is not a birthing visa.
Or even if the visiting wasn't for that purpose?
Even if it wasn't for that purpose, the U.S. government believes it was.
Okay.
All right.
I got what you're saying. Right. And that's only if they're aware of the situation.
Correct. So. Obviously, if they're not aware, then they're not aware.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
All right.
Got you.
All right.
All right.
You're welcome. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. We have a whole bunch of people on hold still. Jacqueline, Carlos, Ann, Renee. Hang in there. I want to show you a little man on the street here from our criminal defense team. Let's see what we got.
We're here today in New York City asking people questions about their rights. Let's find out how much they know. Can your Facebook or social media posts be used against you in a court of law?
Yes, it can be used against in a court of law.
Do you know why?
Because of privacy.
Okay.
Pretty sure it can.
Your social media posts can be used against you in the court of law.
Do you know why?
No, I really don't.
I'm aware that once they are on that social media site, they are owned
by that social media site?
Absolutely. Be smart, people. Assume that anything you put on your social media can absolutely be used against you.
Everything you write, Snapchat, Facebook, text, email, all of that can be used against you later on, even if deleted.
Are you obligated to take a breathalyzer when the police pulls you over?
Yes. No.
I am not sure of what I would need to do.
It depends on what you're stopping me for. If I am driving and drinking, yes. If he smells alcohol on my breath, yes.
If I say no, then they would automatically think I'm guilty of drinking, which would probably be the case.
You're not obligated to take any test offered by the police department.
The walk and stand test, the portable breathalyzer at the scene of a DWI, you're not obligated to take any of those tests.
They can use that evidence against you later on in court.
Whenever you're pulled over by the police, the first thing you should do is call an attorney.
What do you do if police stops you for DWI?
You will get out of the vehicle and they will just make sure everything is great, and if everything's not great, then you will go down to the station and they'll arrest you.
You need to cooperate with the police because they are in charge.
The very first thing you should do is ask to speak to an attorney. And remember, people, you do not have to submit to these tests.
Don't tell them you had 2 drinks at a party, but you're not intoxicated. Don't answer any questions. Don't take any tests. Provide the police with the paperwork they requested and immediately ask for an attorney.
Do the police have to read your Miranda rights to you when they arrest you?
I would say they would have to, because you're not you're being arrested, but you're not in a crime. You're not doing a crime. So I would say yes.
I believe that the police have the right to read you your Miranda rights in that situation, just to let you know what's going on and what the priorities are and just the whole situation that you're in.
Miranda rights are all about TV and movies. There's actually no such thing as Miranda rights. The police only have to give you your Miranda warnings if they're going to question you.
If they are not read for whatever reason, that doesn't mean you should go run and say or incriminate yourself. Just assume that anytime you're dealing with the police and you're in that situation, anything you say will be used against you.
If you're in jail, is the Department of Corrections allowed to record your phone conversations?
If you are in jail, what did you say? No, I do not believe that they are allowed to record your phone conversations.
They absolutely can and will listen to your conversations.
Not only are they allowed, but they do it on every phone call.
Use your heads. You're in government custody. Do not speak on the phone, and definitely, absolutely not say anything that can incriminate you.
The only people they're not allowed to record is a conversation with your attorney. So be careful about what you say on the phone from Rikers Island or any correctional facility. Every one of those phone calls are being recorded and sent directly to the district attorney's office.
If you suspect or know that there's a warrant out for your arrest, what should you do?
I believe that you just... Oh man, I'm stuck.
If I suspect there's a warrant out for me, I would like to know why.
I honestly have no idea.
I'm not guilty until proven guilty.
I don't know. I've never had a warrant out for my arrest, but I guess contact an attorney.
There's no guessing. Call an attorney. That is a smart thing to do.
Absolutely. That's the first thing you should do. Contact an attorney. Let them handle it.
Better yet, don't just call any attorney. Call the attorneys at Spar and Bernstein. We really care about clients, the community, and protecting your rights.
Prior successful results do not guarantee similar outcome.
All right, so we saw Jenny Kim pardoning criminal defense attorneys. You need good criminal defense attorneys these days. You just can't get around it. You can't get around it in the era of Donald Trump. Need good criminal defense attorneys. Save our number in your phone. You never know when you're going to need it. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Reese in Silver Spring, Maryland. Reese.
Yes, hi, hello.
How are you?
Hi, well, how are you, Mr. Bernstein?
Good. What's up?
Yes, so in 2009, I was given an order of removal, and I'm still in the United States. I have 2 children here and a couple of,
you have a huge problem. You have a huge problem because Donald Trump is enforcing orders of deportation. We just heard of a story. A guy who had an order of deportation here for 25 years, children, spouse, got deported yesterday. The guy we've been talking about got deported. They just picked him up on his way to work. They could literally pick you up as we're speaking. Hold on, you need help. Hold on. Do nothing else but hold on. Get your head out of the sand. Hold on. Let's go to Carlos in Houston. Carlos.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
Pretty good. I had a question. Well, I need some advice at the moment.
Go ahead.
So right now, my parents are residents, my brother and sister are citizens, and I'm currently a DACA recipient whose permit expires March 16th. I'm going to send my renewal in as soon as possible. But my main question is, for a road to citizenship, which would be quicker? Like, because I've been in the United States.
Well, it's a road to a green card. It's road
old.
to green card. Road to green card. Not road to
Oh, yeah, road to green card.
Yes.
So I've been in the United States for 13 years. I came here when I was 6. And as I said, my brother and sister are citizens, and my parents are residents. What would you advise?
How did your parents get their green cards?
They got them. My brother and sister co-sponsored them.
Okay, so have they turned around and filed for you ever?
No, for my brother and sister?
No. Have your parents, they have green cards. Have they filed for you?
No, not
What
yet,
are they waiting
because they
for?
heard that.
What do you mean they heard?
Because they heard that when you have green cards and you file for your children, it could take up to like 10, 15 years.
So what? It's not true, first of all, and so what? Why are they not filing for you? So then you wait around to do nothing? It's idiotic.
Right now, I'm currently I'm under DACA.
I understand that, but it's idiotic. You're waiting around for nothing. They should have filed for you years ago. It's
Even though
they're residents, it's negligent. It's negligent. I'm screaming because it makes me so angry. It is negligent for every parent out there not to file for their child. It is pure negligence. Hold on, we need to help you. Hold on. What are parents waiting for? The sky to fall? For Donald Trump to knock on their door so they can deport their kid? Let's go to Jacqueline. Done yelling. Jacqueline.
Hello?
Jacqueline.
Yes.
What's going on? I'm calm now.
Yes. Hi.
But it is.
You're laughing
I'm laughing because I'm like, it's so frustrating. What are parents waiting for? I was told that. File for your kid.
It's okay. I went in for my interview the 23rd of November 2015.
Right.
It was successful. All right. It's now 2018. Every time I spoke to them, they said it's pending justification.
Who's filing for you?
My husband.
Your husband's
He's a
filing
U.S.
for you?
citizen.
And
yes.
it's been pending since when?
2015.
Oh, you need help.
2015.
You need help. You need help. If your case has been pending for 2 years, you need help.
Yes.
Hold on 1 second. All right, we got to find out what's going on. Obviously, there's something wrong. Hold on. All right. So we heard earlier today from Jenny Kim. We saw Megan in our divorce. We saw Moshe Baruch in our personal injury. We saw our criminal defense attorneys, Marino and Hirsch. We have not seen Carmela Waldron today. Let's watch Carmela Waldron in our tax segment, and we're going to come back and speak to Ann, and we're going to call it a day. And now let's find Carmela, who is here to talk about, Squeeze, the biggest two misconceptions in all of tax law. In all of tax law, the two biggest misconceptions.
What are those?
One is if you are out of status, you cannot pay your taxes. Not true. You can pay your taxes. Two, that if you are out of status, you cannot start a business. Not true. You can start a business and also pay your taxes. Both not true. Let's see if we can find Keep talking for 1 second. So, why
do you repeat everything the producer says?
Because it's like, I don't know, she sounds really smart.
People say, what is
There she is!
Hello,
there
Carmela!
She is!
How are you?
There she is!
How are you?
There she is!
We are ready for you. Tell us how you can help a lot of folks out there.
Carmela, you're a tax attorney, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
All
Good
right.
afternoon, everyone.
We gotta move right along here. Question for you, tax attorney Carmela Waldron here at Spar and Bernstein. Can undocumented immigrants own their own business?
Yes. All they need is the EIN number.
How do they get the EIN number?
By hiring an attorney to register their business.
And what is the EIN number? Let's be a little specific.
Sure. The EIN number is used so the IRS know when you file your tax returns the name that is associated to your business, and you use that number to file your taxes.
So anybody out of status can get an employment identification number and file their tax returns if they have their own business. What if they're self-employed? It's not their own business. They kind of just do their own self-employment. They don't they don't really have a business incorporated or anything like that.
Okay, they can file what is called an ITIN number. An ITIN number is used to file tax returns. And also you can have an ITIN numbers if you want to also claim your spouse and also any dependent children as well.
So you can...
And the reason...
Yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say, the reason why you want to do this is that if you're undocumented, you have a history of showing that you filed taxes. So when you apply for citizenship.
Even if the spouse and children don't have a social security number, you can still declare them? What if it's a family of undocumented? So everybody would get it.
You just need an ITIN number.
Everybody would get it.
I'm quite sure a burning question also is, by paying your taxes, does this help in your immigration process?
It doesn't hurt.
Okay.
It certainly doesn't hurt you. Okay. I've never seen anybody who pays their taxes and say, damn, that really screwed up my immigration. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Right.
Now, it may not help you per se, depending on what case you're doing, but never will it hurt you. It may cost you some money, but you know what? You're following the rules, you're following the laws, and there are ways to do it.
But do they get the same benefits as
they do not
generic
get the same,
taxpayers?
They do not, because the money that they pay into the system, they don't get back in Social Security, or they don't get back in, as a tax refund until they get a Social Security number.
But they're allowed certain deductions, though, right?
They're allowed certain deductions, though. For example, the child tax credit, if this tax bill does not pass, yes, you could claim child tax credits and standardized deductions, and also definitely other credits that you're allowed to have.
Why would anyone need you as an attorney to actually deal with their tax problem?
Very good question, Squeeze.
I know.
Yes. Excellent.
Because there's certain issues that may come up that you definitely need an attorney to help negotiate to settle your tax debt, to lower your taxes.
So what's complicated about it?
Yeah.
Sure. Like, for example, someone that is self-employed or owns their own business, the IRS wants to see profit and loss statements for several months. So if you hire an attorney like myself, I could prepare those statements to show to the IRS that this person does not make enough money to pay the taxes that is owed, and that they should reach a settlement.
Yeah. And by the way, if you're in a deportation process, it absolutely is imperative that you have taxes and show you pay taxes to show good moral character and that you're following the rules. That's one time that you would always need to show your taxes. Now, Carmela, you are a tax attorney here at Spar and Bernstein. The way to reach Carmela is 1-800-529-5465. That's the same number to call to get on our show. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK, 1-800-529-5465. Tell us about a real-life success story that you have, so maybe people could say, hey, that sounds like me.
Okay, sure. I had a client actually referral from one of the immigration attorneys. She was a housekeeper, and she had not filed taxes for 5 years. So she filed taxes, and she owed about $10,000
Who
in taxes.
Did she file her taxes through you or through somebody else?
Yes, through me.
Okay, so she came to you. She's a housekeeper. She's undocumented. She's cleaning homes.
Yeah.
Maybe she's somebody's nanny full time. Who knows? And she said, "I'd like to file taxes." She filed 5 years back. Owes $10,000. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of Windex to go through.
Right.
Okay, to pay those for a housekeeper. Now.
Right, and that's why I'm saying hiring a tax attorney. I was able to prepare the profit and loss statements as well because she's self-employed. And long story short, she got a settlement for $100, and with that settlement, she was able to move forward. And she just recently obtained a citizenship of her U.S. citizenship recently.
Wow!
The reason why I know is that she sent a thank you letter to the immigration attorney here at the firm, and also to myself.
At least they have one effect to the production room.
Yes, we like it. You know what? The crowd, I think it's actually a standing ovation. I still hear the crowd going. The crowd's going crazy. housekeeper, basically that's as hard a work as you could get. She owed $10,000 in taxes, needed to file these taxes to get her green card or green card status, and said, holy cow, I owe $10,000 in taxes, and Carmela turned it into $100 and filed all these taxes based on employment that was undocumented employment, that she did not have a social security number, and eventually was able to show these tax returns and be able to get her green card and subsequently become a citizen and say thank you to us all. The crowd, Carmela,
goes wild.
Thank you.
The crowd goes wild. Very good. And for everybody to reach Carmela, again, the telephone number is 1-800-529-5465. Really good attorney here at Spar and Bernstein. And it's good that you come in, that people understand taxes a little bit, especially when it comes to immigration. And by the way, you are fabulous on Facebook Live, isn't she?
Yes,
she's fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
Fabulous. Excellent. All right. Thank you very much, Carmela. All right, Denisha Johnson, Windex Brad. It works, Denisha. Woke me up. 1-800-529-5465. We got 2 calls left. Let's go to Ann in the Bronx. Ann, how are you?
Hi, I think you had answered my question. You had me holding online. Tell me to hold.
Oh, hold on. I don't know why nobody is taking... Hold on for Ann. Okay. Irene in Utah.
Yes, hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So I have quite an issue here. I've been here for maybe 17 years now, and I'm married. I have 5 kids. My husband's a U.S. citizen.
Okay, sound good.
But my issue, we've been trying to file my stuff over the years, but my problem is that I lost my I-94.
Did you come here legally?
I did, and I lost my my passport too.
Where are you from?
And the thing, Tonga.
Okay. What airport did you come into when you came?
I came straight to Honolulu first.
Okay, so how old? This was 17 years ago. Have you ever done a CBP FOIA to the airport in Honolulu to ask for your entry document?
I did.
And what did they come up with?
Nothing.
I'm sure there's a record somewhere of your entry somewhere into the United States. And we can certainly, even if there's not, we could always do a provisional waiver. One way or the other, we got to help you get a green card. You can't live in Utah for 17 years without status. No more.
Right.
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
We're going to help you. Hold on. All right. All right, guys. I don't know. I think I've done about heading on to over almost 3.5 hours of live Facebook today. The show that never ends. It's going to have to end now. We're going to see you all tomorrow at 9. Call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Hopefully Squeeze is feeling better. He'll be joining me tomorrow. And of course, he likes to end the show right on time. We will do 1 hour, end, 1 hour, end. Squeeze is very militaristic. He'd be a good general. But right now, call right now for all of your legal help at 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Thank you all to the Brad Squad and Team Squeeze for watching over 3 hours of the Brad and Squeeze show today between the 9 and 12 o'clock show. I think we were almost on for 3.5 hours. For immigration, 1-800-529-5465. You can call to make a consultation to see me. 1-800-529-5465 for divorce and matrimonial law. 1-800-529-5465. Personal injury and construction accidents. 1-800-529-5465. Construction accidents, criminal defense law. And of course, we just saw Carmela, 1-800-529-5465, tax, debt relief. It's all the same telephone number. Just got to have that one number saved, 1-800-529-5465. I wish you all adieu, wish you all a safe rest of the day. We'll see you all back live here tomorrow at 9. Thanks for watching.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465.
What are you doing?